Okay, let's try this again. So apparently, I don't know how the link wasn't working the last time. Hello, Eddie.
Hi, Donnie. What doing?
How to see the links working?
Yes, I use my brain. You're welcome.
Well, hey, get that piece of trash off my screen.
I'm sorry, my face isn't showing.
I'm talking about Sunny.
Hey, leave my son alone.
Speaking of Sunny, I actually just did his theme like a few minutes ago.
Ew, he doesn't deserve one.
Yes, he does.
That's like saying I deserve money.
Because you do.
Okay, that's like saying Luca deserves a girlfriend.
He's gay though.
Exactly.
For stiff.
Hey, birds. I bet you shut up. You're making house cars. Okay, who's playing Big Bill House Cars? I love it.
Cars,
I love
that back
that.
down.
Morning, Craven. Morning, Milo.
Morning, Donnie. What doing? I'm digging in my butt, Jeffy. Why?
Morning, Craven. Morning, Milo.
Morning,
It's
Donnie.
just my regular voice. I don't even know.
That's not your normal voice.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It sounds way too depressed.
you,
I know your voice isn't that depressed.
I can't. It kind of is.
Then how are you so freaking high? I know it's not that deep.
This is my voice. I don't even know. Puberty kind of sucks. Kind of sucks ass.
Puberty can't happen that quickly.
I know. Well, my freaking Adam's apple like freaking balls. It doesn't feel like my Adam's apple anymore. It just feels like a spine. I think it is.
That's what they all feel like. Mine's small though, so.
I'm not even sure if it even is an Adam's apple anymore.
No, the Adam's apple is just a tiny spine. That's all it is. And no, that's not your Adam's apple. Adam's apple.
I didn't know Adam had an apple.
Yeah, he has an apple of his eye. Her name is Mads. Yeah. Somehow gets Adam in this call. I'm kidding. That'll be the day. But yet again, Connor has a higher chance of that than I have a chance. There's a higher chance of Connor getting Here. There's a higher chance of Connor getting Adam in a stream than there is me getting an Adam series. I will say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a high chance. I don't think Adam knows I exist.
He knows you exist. I'm pretty sure he knows you exist.
All right, what the fuck's going on with him? Oh, Jonah, thank you.
Mason's being a douchebag.
I thought you said Jonah.
Mason is a douchebag. That's why he's not in my series.
Who, my son? He's gonna.
No, Mason nagging 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, needs more voice roles. He does not need more voice roles.
You know, Dylan probably meant he didn't.
I know.
I'm gonna say this. You want to know who came up with Mason nagging? I did.
Oh.
Megan Hasten.
Megan Mason.
I came up with that.
Megan
That's how I
Mason.
pronounce the name.
You forgot how to pronounce his name?
How would I want to say his name in the first place?
Hey, it's not like he's Voldemort. He at least has a nose.
Maybe he
What
doesn't.
does the nose have to do with someone's name?
Because Voldemort, you can't say his name.
Voldemort.
He's gonna come and rape you, you know.
All right, sounds fun. Anyway,
Sounds fun. I got raped in the butthole, buddy.
Oh yeah, I still have my Adventures James. That's good, I guess.
How many retweets for you to turn that into Alan?
Who?
Connor's character, the one I'm playing.
I'm not turning it into anybody.
So you're not gonna turn
dude,
it into
I still need to. I need to make an intro theme for this song. For this.
I mean, if I get a Trackmaster Pushlong James, I will turn it into Alan.
I didn't say
How
that.
long will the stream be? I don't know. But
For how long? It's how long Connor. It's how long Connor's future is.
Long.
not very long.
Shut up. Yes. it is.
Oh, ha. Just
Not very
because
long.
it's the beach.
Connor, you at least have a future, unlike me.
And me.
I'm depressed here.
Connor, I am depressed.
Isn't aren't we?
Did
Well,
you forget
aren't
that?
aren't 2/3 of the people in the stream?
No. 2/3 of the community are.
Oh,
I don't know why people are so depressed when it comes. Oh, my joint a bit sweet. I don't know why.
all right. Hang
people
on. I'm gonna get my Adventures
are
James.
fucking trains.
Legit, here's the reason I'm in the community. 1, it helps me with my sadness. 2, there's people like Connor in here.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey yo.
Hey y'all.
Hey yo, share.
Literally, that's how people are like, hello. Whenever someone says hi or hello, I usually just respond with hello. Instead of L's, they're W's. Hello. Because I tiny boy.
Who's this?
Who's what?
Thomas Fan 42.
All
I
right, I'm
don't
back,
even know.
and I got the boy.
Is he in backstage or
He's in the waiting room. Yeah.
ask Dylan? He just came back.
What?
Who's Thomas Fan 42?
I don't even know.
I don't even know, Danny.
I don't know if I should let him in. I'm not sure.
Anyways,
Well, he gone.
here
What?
we got
I don't even know who that is. Stranger Danger.
Stranger.
Oh, remember when we were doing transcripts yesterday?
Transcript. Oh, okay. What episode did we leave off on?
I think
Oh, wait.
special.
Passenger-
Passengers and Polish.
it was
yeah.
Passengers and Polish. Yeah.
We need to
I
get
don't
Crutch in here though.
I don't want to remember that because
Yeah. Let's do. We can do Rusty and the Rescue. Rusty to the Rescue.
Yay!
thought
I'll get to be Rusty.
I called dibs on Stepney.
I call dibs on. Oh, Douglas is in this too.
Okay. You
I'll
can
be
play
the narrator.
Okay. I'll play
Yay!
Douglas and Percy.
Rusty
And
and the Rescue has some of the best music.
Oh
right,
wait, we need someone to play the Diesels.
I'll play the Diesels.
I'll play. Okay, I guess we can all play the Diesels.
I can play Thomas, Douglas, and Stepney.
I'll play Class 40 and Boko.
I think only 2 of them speak, so just play them both.
All right.
I also got Percy.
I said I'm playing.
All right. You ready? You all ready?
Oh, Dylan
Alright.
already sent it. I was actually gonna copy the link.
All right. Here we go.
Just look at the recent wiki activity on the side. So much Shrek.
Oh no, not Cat in the Hat.
Opening
Also,
the Shrek.
Special coaches.
All right. Here we go.
Somebody once told me.
Yep. That's the intro music. Anyway. Here we go. In springtime, Rusty loves to visit a faraway place. It's filled with blue balls. The air smells sweet, and Rusty thinks there's no better place to be. One day, Bahamas was passing by just as Rusty was having a drink.
Peep, peep, good morning. Your driver looks a little worried. I wonder why.
I don't know,
Said Rusty.
but I will soon. Excuse me,
Said Rusty.
but is something wrong?
Yes, indeed.
Replied the driver.
They need another engine to help run this special line.
Oh, Bluebell engine.
Laughed Rusty.
Maybe I can find one.
Later, Rusty saw Douglas and Percy. Percy, okay. Rusty
Why
had
does Percy... Here, my question is, what the heck does Percy have to do with this? Oh, wait. Never
Percy.
mind. I know why Percy is here.
Why? Can you help me find another engine?
Where?
Right
You,
on.
Oliver.
You mean on the other railway?
Yes, I'm looking for a Bluebell engine.
And Rusty explained everything.
I'd like to help, but these days it's only molesters that go there.
Then Rusty decided he's gay.
So that's where I'll go. Time to kidnap these. Time to arrest these pedos on Twitter.com.
Google this.
We are a strap on.
Rusty told the driver all about the plan and the night he came out to the shed.
The manager said you must get home for a Bluebell engine if you find one.
Right.
Read Susty.
We'll find one tomorrow after we ban the pedos.
It took them all the next day to travel to the other railway. Darkness fell and the COVID wind blew.
Oh, what's that?
But it was only the sounds of the lonely scrapyard diesels, silent and still, lined up on guard.
Who are
Who are
you?
you?
Rusty plucked up courage.
I'm a shed siding inspection diesel. Have you any engines in the shed?
No.
One. Russ.
Rusty railed.
Rusty rolled again.
There we go.
Then what about the sidings?
1.
69. We have 69. Pick and choose the best ones you like.
It's a mystery bag.
I'll just go in.
It's a mystery bag.
Who knows? You might pull out a Golden Mavis.
That's a lot of. Okay.
A small engine with a tall funnel stood sad and alone in the shadowy siding. His driver was huddled in the cab, keeping him company.
Excuse me.
Said Rusty.
Do you like bluebells?
The look engine startled. Wait, hold on. The engine looked startled.
Yes, bluebells are beautiful.
And you're going to see lots of them because I'm getting you out of here.
Everyone worked fast. It was difficult to set the fire, but soon it was glowing hot, and Stepney had a good head of... What? He had a good head of steam. Rusty's engineer agreed to be Stepney's fireman. God, I'm having a stroke. So off they set, past the bleak and brooding line of diesels.
Where's
Where's
he
he going?
going?
They hissed,
Just down the line.
replied Rusty, and they chuffered. They chuffered quickly away,
That's what they say in the
We've
episode.
done it.
whispered Rusty.
We're
We
over
would've been
the border
safe if
and
we
back
yelled
on our own railway.
That
Mission
definitely was
accomplished.
when Rusty and the engine arrived in the valley. A big welcome awaited them.
We shall mend you and give you your new coat of paint.
Oh, said the manager. His driver was delighted.
You lucky
lucky.
old engine. You've been saved by the Bluebell Railway.
And my friend Rusty. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Rusty.
Now the little engine is as happy as can be, and helps the passengers and visit at Bluebell time. Wait, hold on. Now the little engine is as happy as can be and helps the passengers and visit at Bluebell time.
It was probably a
Birds, you want to narrate the next one?
His name is Stepney, but everyone calls him the Bluebell engine.
I'm gonna play Thomas, Stepney, and Percy.
I guess I'll be the good boys.
I can do the important passenger.
You want to play Edward?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Why
I'll
not?
add it too. All right, here we
Who's
go.
narrating?
Thomas and Stepney.
Oh yeah. You also forgot Duck and Douglas are here.
Duck and Douglas speak?
Yes,
Doesn't.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Douglas speaks though.
Douglas speaks. I know Duck doesn't, but Yeah,
I guess I'll be Douglas.
No, I'm playing Douglas. I'd always play the Scottish engine.
All right, here we go. Thomas and Stepney. Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling very happy. Oh, really now? His
Uh-huh.
blue coat shone in the sun. He was right on time, and all around his branch line, the countryside seems prettier than ever before.
Driving is fun, ain't it? You ever run over a guy? No, I'm kidding. We're not going over. We're not going that way. Wrong thing. Good morning, Percy. My branch is the pride of the line. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, Thomas, of course. But what, Percy? Out with it. Well, there's another engine with a famous branch line too. Who? Where? What? Why? When? How?
Vagina.
His name's Stepney. He's far away. But the fat fuck says he might visit us. When? Oh, someday.
And Percy hurried away. Meanwhile, Stepney puffed steadily along his line. It runs through fields in the forest, but isn't very long, and that made him feel a little sad. Oh, really now? Later, he saw Rusty, the diddle weasel, and has helped save Stepney from scrap. What is up with me today?
Every bin.
The narrator was brought in to help.
Every bin.
Can I get a drink first?
Yes, get a drink.
Everyone's been so kind.
Thank you. Shut up.
To number 45.
Everyone's been so kind, but my railway's so short that I do miss a good long run.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what she said.
I think you should tell your driver too. I'm sure he'll understand.
Stepney soon discovered that, indeed, he did.
Do you know, Stepney? I feel just the same way.
That evening, Drepney Stiver had exciting news.
Take voice that needs to stop me. I invited you to visit the other engine on the valley. The matter you're in will be look around to get there.
You're a fucking dumbass. But thank you.
They set off the next. They had to get a new narrator. They set off that morning. By now, all the other engines were talking about Stepney.
He runs a famous branch line. Did you know that?
Thomas was feeling a little gay.
It may be famous, but no, I'm kidding. It may be famous, but my branch is the first in the line. Everyone knows that too.
And he huffed away to bark at his coaches.
Shut up, birds.
Hey, leave them be. Look, why have they all come? There's no train yet.
The birds had atmosphere. Wait, what? Okay. But Percy was wrong. The signal dropped in from far away, and I jetted myself.
Here he comes.
Stepney popped through proudly through the junction. All
I
that
hope you mean Thomas. I hope you mean. Frick. I hope you mean Thomas too. You both have branch lines to be proud of.
You make Edward sound like his voice is cracking.
Okay, Big Engines 87. Then 70.
Here. Hold on. I hope you meet Thomas too. You both have branch lines to be proud of. Just
Get
like
on the
you.
ground.
Before Jesus
Damn,
comes,
Glenn, get your asses over here.
go to church.
Nah, come on, let's go say Jesus.
All right.
Oh,
Then
wait,
Stepney set off to help Doug shunt coaches in the yard, and they worked happily together all afternoon. At last, Bahamas arrived.
Sorry, I can't smoke. It's time for my last wank train. I mustn't be late.
He was hard out of sight when the engines. He was hard, and then he was out of sight when the engines heard shouting at the station. Moments later, he came. The alarm.
Stop all trains.
The stupid man answered the dummy phone.
Especially, I see.
Bahamas was very impotent.
Why are we waiting? My passengers are being delayed.
Sorry.
He has two voices.
Sorry, Thomas. We've been shunting to allow another train to pass.
Kermit the Tank Engine driver.
Soon they heard a very familiar puffing sound. There was Class 40 with his headlamp swinging and whistle blowing. Gathered speed.
A mile.
No, hold on. Let me read that one more time. Soon they heard a very familiar puffing sound. There was Class 40 with his headlamps, with his boner swinging and whistle blowing. He gathered speed and died.
A mile.
Shut up. Well, bust my boiler.
The next Conjuring, Bahamas was still pooping.
The next Conjuring.
Shunted, and I'm on my own branch too. It's a disgrace. I'm sorry.
But you have Kate there. But you have Kate there, Thomas. Anyway,
Shut the fuck up. Let me speak. I'm sorry. I was a special. Why? An important passenger arrived just as you left. He ordered a special train, and Doc let me take it. We had a splendid run, but it can make an engine nervous not to know the line. Exactly. You're such an expert. Let's fuck.
oh.
Dude.
It makes the
Thomas
end sound much better.
felt much better after that good win. He couldn't be cross anymore. Began telling Stephanie about all of his escapades. The end.
Train stops play.
I want to be Caroline.
Okay, I'm playing pure purple
I want to be the Ellsbridge Cricket Club.
and the Taylor.
Sure. And
I'm
then
playing first person step nerd.
Stepnard.
And I'll be Stephanie's driver.
What birds?
Mm.
Anyway, like I was saying, Bahamas, the Bluebell engine was okay. Hold on.
Can you just read it normally, please?
Thank
Okay,
you.
Demi, the Bluebell engine was busy talking to the other engines. It was his first visit to their railway, and he was having a very splendid time.
You are very lucky engines.
He said.
Your line has got everything. It's long enough to give you a good blowjob, and you have plenty of passengers. Then you have a strip club, and a sex toy, and sex toys, and plenty of women. Women have fun. I miss them on our line.
And men are fun.
Bisexual and other stories.
Stepney the bisexual.
Surprise. All the engines thought the strippers were trouble.
You're welcome to fuck some of mine,
He said.
but you better blow your driver first.
The drivers agreed, and the two engines set off. Bahamas and Obi-Wan Kenobi were speechless. Stephanie took the cars to the harbor. Then he picked up a load of empty ones and started back. Ahead was
A crack.
a beetle field. The gang- Stephanie and his driver had awaited the signal, and then four.
Good. We can watch the game.
Good, said his driver. We can watch
We can
this.
watch the game.
Then there was trouble. The Batman hit the ball, and the bat signal rang. It flew high into the sky towards Stepney's train and died. Trump went the signal. Trump went the ball to a car. But neither but neither driver nor fireman heard it. Stop! Yelled the players, but Rejectney didn't hear them.
Come along, come along.
He puffed to the cars.
I wanted only balls.
I heard that from all the way over here. My dog just farted.
Ew,
I
bro.
couldn't hear it.
Well, no shit, you can't hear it. No
My
pun
dog
intended.
farts while reading transcript of another story. Okay, we're
That's
at
my favorite episode.
Wake Up Caroline.
Wake the fuck up, cunt!
They said to their old piece of crap.
The rapist was on.
Caroline coughed crossly and rolled down the snow. Rejectney was hurrying. Caroline soon came up behind. I'm smoking for 45 years.
Too bad.
She wailed. The player shouted at Rejectney, but still too far for his driver and fireman to see or hear properly.
If those jokers want a race,
They completely went deaf.
if the jokers want a race,
Boom. If the jokers want to be racist, said the driver.
they
We'll put a
can be
smile on
them.
their face.
Faster, Stepney. Faster.
Fuck you. I'm pulling this train, not you.
Poor Sterilize wasn't happy at all. She rattled along at twice her usual speed.
I shouldn't be treated like this.
She fumbled.
This pace is too hot for my system. It'll fuse all my circuits.
Okay, Daisy. Suddenly, Rejectney was nowhere to be seen.
Yahoo! That silly train is run into a hole, so we won't catch it. I can go home now to Alabama.
She couldn't. Her driver
That's
pounded
really racist.
Caroline up on the steep hill and then down on the other side toward the station. Rejectney was already here when Caroline cluttered in. All sweating earlier. Are we just reading a transcript or a fan fiction?
Balls. We need my balls back.
Cried the players and explained everything. Their balls were nestled under some straw in the third car from the van.
We found it.
Cried a player.
We're sorry.
Sobbed the driver.
You couldn't help it.
Replied the baseball player.
No, we must get back to the Batcave.
You'll be lucky.
Said the driver.
Caroline looks worn out.
And she was. The driver pounded her into submission. The driver spoke to the station master and the signalman, and they all agreed on a plan. Soon they had rolled Caroline onto a flat car and a brake van. Would you stop?
We're just stuff.
The players crowded inside, and pulled the train back to the playfield. Everyone enjoyed watching Caroline getting. Even Caroline was pleased. She doesn't think trains silly now.
They have their uses. They could save wear and tear on a poor car's wheels.
It's just a wear and tear.
Wear and tail.
I guess I'll be Andy or class 40.
I'm taking Tom, Topham, Stepney, the Scottish twins, Duck and Percy, and Henry and Gordon.
Frick.
I can be class
Crutch,
4.
not Crutch. Connor, you're narrating.
All right, then I guess I'll.
I guess it'll be James.
We're gonna play James and Edward.
I'll play Edward.
Connor,
We have a guy.
Connor.
What, Eddie?
What?
All right.
Hi, Johnny. What doing?
I guess I'm in the live now.
Welcome to the stream. We're doing
Mr. Express Collector.
We're doing transcripts and we're doing bold out.
And we're doing really
I
weird
can't hear anything over anyone at all.
Someone's having a stroke.
I am, Johnny. Okay. Hey, Connor, how's your birdies doing? Sing, birdie. Sing.
You need something. What?
They need you to put a blanket over their cage so they'll shut up. That's what they need. For the time being, I'm going to narrate.
At least you're all clean. All right, I can do it.
Hey, child mode.
I can the class 40.
All right, here we go. No, I'm doing class 40. Anyway.
Frick.
You can play Edward. You're always here. Dylan, you're always taking every single roll.
Stepney's visit.
You're taking like half.
I'll do plus 40. I'll give it a try.
Stepney's
What?
visit from Hathrow is coming to an end.
We shall miss you.
Says her top Matt. Then he turns his attention to all the other engines.
My railway is very busy, and I am pleased with you, but you need your help. Our diesel is all that's available. Please do your best to avoid any disturbances. What does that mean?
Whispered Duck. That means this diesel is difficult. Snapped James, and he was. The diesel surveyed. The diesel surveyed. Not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're all clean. The engines glared. It's not your fault. But it's not mad to scrap you and get engines like me. A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They'll have to fuss around you for. Okay, they'll have to fuss around you for.
They'll have to fuck around you for hours before you.
Lagging.
They'll have to fuss around you for hours before you're ready. The engines were furious.
Beep, beep.
Okay. They held
Indignation.
Indignation meeting.
Indignation.
Desperation,
Disgraceful.
mumbled Gordon.
Disgusting.
Said James.
Despicable.
I like trees, spluttered Henry.
Fuck tree. To say such things to us.
Right. I almost said a Scottish accent. Okay. Could I Donald Douglas?
It's to rape me a lesson we be wanting, but how do we do it?
All we've been warning. Their chance came sooner than expected. The diesel was purring. Okay. An inspector watched the fitter making final adjustments. The wind took the inspector's hat. The diesel was ready. Look at me, Duck and Stepney. Now I'll show you something.
Okay, Danny.
Back proudly toward his coaches. Then it
Hey,
happened.
Connor. Hey, Connor.
Begins to make bad sounds and breaks down.
And he dies.
Shaking and spluttering, the diesel stopped. He crapped his pants. Meanwhile, he was looking for his hat.
He's a diesel. He don't have pants.
Shut up.
Wait,
Well
hold on. Here we go. Here's a golden line. The diesel seed with furry as Duck and Stepney.
Oh, God. No. No.
Is it furry confirmed?
My hat! Exclaimed the inspector. You sucked it through your air intake.
Nope, they're there.
About your hatch.
Says the top hat.
The heavy trains drew out. You all have to take it, Duck. Stepney, will you make Duck not a lazy cunt? Thank you, sir. Hold on, what the fuck? I did it in the Scottish accent. I'll like a good fucking. I keep changing accents. I'm sorry. I'll like a good long run on my last day.
His last day alive. Anyway, the engines were super heavy.
Gordon will take over from halfway. She'll get the train to there. Good luck. Don't worry.
Smiled Stepney.
We'll get there and blow him too.
Okay.
Threesome.
Okay. See. This is. Oh. Well, he's gone. See, Express Collector. This is what we're like all the time.
Yeah, I'm
You gotta-
the reason Connor didn't have monetization.
Yeah, Eddie's the reason for that. This is what we do all the time, so you have to get used to it. Anyway, what part am I at?
The cavalcade. Hey Connor.
Okay, move carefully over the rails and out to the what, Eddie?
You want to play D261 for my series?
Sure.
Okay, Downey.
I'll include the burp in there too.
But you don't.
Boy.
I also have Bear left and Dennis.
I could be Mr. Bear.
I
Okay.
have a Dennis. Let me grab him.
Fun.
Fucking shit.
I-
What the hell? There we go.
Please.
Oh, yeah, forgot. Now for a sprint.
Puff Stepney.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Plied duck. Plied duck.
Hi, duck.
Soon they were ripping through the Edward Station. Next, they charged at Gordon's Hill beyond. They felt the drag queen of the head coach is here. It was hard work. At last, they were running smoothly along the line toward the big station,
Hello, you're early.
said Gordon.
That's one in the headlamp for a fat fuck. James says he's sick as boiler sludge and being a whiny cunt. Serves him right for saying we're out of date. Little shit.
And Gordon chortled away. Okay. Anyway, he made words up away. Next day, everyone came to say goodbye to Stepney.
So come back and see us soon.
Spoke the engines. And you're always welcome at my Bluebell Railway too. If you can fit on it, that is. It's a fucking heritage railway, so you're probably too fat to fit on it.
It's just a straight line.
It's just a straight line.
A circle. It's a circle. It's just a
A
circle.
piece of wooden railway track.
It's just, no, it's like it's those really small wooden railway curves, and it's just a giant circle. But it's just made from those.
Hey guys, already time to get on. Just turns just pops a few inches. Okay, we're done. Get off.
Okay, which one's next?
Replied Stepney. Then he puffed away. What about the nameless broski? He slipped out when no one was looking, but he left two things behind: a rather nasty smell and a goat with a bowler hat.
Henry and the Elephant, and I'm still taking the roles of Thomas Henry and Purse and Top Fat.
Top.
I guess I'll be the freaking.
I'll be the elephant caper.
You'll be the
and
elephant.
I could try
I'll be
for
the elephant.
Elephant Caber doesn't speak.
You
That's
want?
why-
I'll be the elephant.
I'll be Gordon. Just fuck it. Just
You can play Gordon. I really don't care.
I'll just be the elephant and the foreman.
Okay.
oh,
Wait, who's playing Annie and Clarabelle?
Fine, I'll be those coaches too. Then
gosh.
they
They
have
have lines in this episode. Jeez.
Yep, like one line.
Whew.
Thomas the Tank Engine puffed happily along his branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting on the platform. He looked at his watch.
Well done, Thomas. You're right on time and really fucking boring to look at. Fuck you, sir.
Complained Thomas.
Oh, very boring to look at. I'll say, give it more rivets and then travel around the world.
Tom the
Fuck
coach,
you, sir.
but the big engines were not feeling cheerful at all.
Where's Percy?
Mumbled Benry.
He's supposed to fetch our fucking coaches.
We get no rest. Complained, Big Red Boy. He edged angrily onto the turntable and spoke rudely to Henry. What's the matter, Henry? There's no rain today. Stop worrying and do some work instead.
I'm not afraid of getting wet anymore, if you know
Oh,
what I
really?
mean. Wink,
Pop
wink.
Henry.
Anyway, you look fucking ugly to be a clown. You should join the circus. Like Trump. Oh,
Whistled Percy.
so you've heard the news
What news?
about the circus?
Percy, what I was talking about.
Percy, Percy, what are you talking about?
The circus has arrived.
Explained Percy.
I've been shunting dead people, so the fat man needs your help too.
The engine soon forgot to be tired and cross, and there's birds right behind me. Until it was time for the circus to leave. Then Horton and Henry were crossed all over again when James got to pull the train away. A little later, Fat Hat returned.
Come along, Henry. A train is blocked down the line. You must take some KFC to investigate. Pushing cars, pushing cars.
Sir Tom Hat could push these cars along. He's fat, grumbled Henry. They stopped outside the tunnel. The workmen went inside. It was very dark and quiet, but not for long. Donald
Help!
shouted, "Help!" shouted the workmen, and they ran out.
We started to dig at the block and it grunted and moved.
One said.
Bullshit.
Rubbish.
Better, said the foreman.
It's not rubbish. It's big and alive. We're not going in there again.
Right.
Said the foreman.
I'll ride in the trucks and Henry shall push it out.
Oh yeah. Wait, said Henry unhappily. He had been shown in the tunnel for being afraid of the rain, but this was worse. Something big was inside.
Peep, peep. I don't want to go in. There's a fat fuck in there.
Neither
Just relax, said his driver.
But we must clear the line.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
dear.
Oh dear.
Vietnam flashbacks. Here I come.
Lily, no, puffed Henry.
Oh, fuck you.
Then there was trouble. The block was indeed alive, and it was very strong, and it was a giant Lego block. It began out of the tunnel came Henry, then the cars, and last of all, a large cross Lego block.
Well, I never.
Cried the Horman. The workman gave him some cake. He drank 3 buckets of water. Water? He drank 3 buckets of water and was just about to drink another when Henry let off steam. Cried the elephant. Water went all over Henry. Oh, Henry! The elephant and his keeper were reunited, but Henry was most upset.
An elephant pushed me. An elephant came on me.
Okay, that night, he told the other engines all about it. Gordon and James felt sorry for Henry's escapade, but still teased him.
First the rain, then an elephant. Whatever will you be afraid of next?
Never mind, Henry.
Murmured Thomas.
I think you were gay today, and really reliable too.
These birds aren't being really reliable. Can you?
These birds. All right,
Dude,
next up we got.
Toad
Hey,
stands by.
no.
I
I'll
am,
be Toad.
Can you
I'll be Scruffy.
I am
I'll be
being Toad. I am being Toad, and
I'll be
and
the Scruffy boy.
Yeah, because he does a perfect Toad voice. Dude.
Okay, then who's left?
that means Thomas, Percy, Oliver,
I guess I'll be Oliver.
and Douglas.
I'll do Oh, Thomas and Chris.
Markman, wait,
Oh,
yeah, cameo.
And I'll be and the scruff boy.
I'll be Markland.
Shut up. He's dead.
Exactly.
Canceled.
Anyway, Oliver had into the works to be mended. Some troublesome cars tricked him, and there's bird. Oh my god! And
Hey
the great
Connor. Hey Connor. I just want to ask you
turntable.
this. Connor.
Now Oliver was a good
Connor.
And this bird.
Do
What?
you want me to here? Do you want me to narrate so you don't have to be interrupted by the fucking birds?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oliver had been to the works to be mended. Some troublesome trucks. That's not a bird. That's you having. That's you jacking off. I don't need to hear that anymore.
I was young.
Connor comes in other stories.
And the Great Western engine fell into the turntable well. Now Oliver was good as new, but he still was. Oh wait,
You
it is.
the prizes.
It says it was good as new, but he was still worried about trucks.
I'd rather not use them.
He puffed to himself. But the cars sang songs rude and loud. Scruffy, their master, led the chorus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dom.
He said all thinks he's very clever. Says that he can manage us. When he orders us to that the greatest power, we need to put him down the well. Pop comes on Ollie.
Be quiet.
Where's
Tom,
Rob?
Duck, and Percy were shocked. Be quiet. They ordered. Duck ordered.
Someone ordered. I ordered KFC.
But they couldn't be everywhere, and everywhere they weren't, the cars came again.
Oh,
Oliver, he said all he thinks he's very clever. Says that he can manage us. That's the best joke ever. Oliver stares at the truck.
Sorry. Fuck.
we're sorry.
They sound so sad. They said,
It's really my fault.
said Oliver sadly.
I shouldn't have fallen into the turntable well.
Toad, the brake van, felt sorry for Oliver too. Next morning, he spoke to Douglas. I'm worried, Mr. Douglas. This disrespect for engines. Where is it going to end? I tried to. Who knows? Sighed Douglas. I've got a plan, Mr. Douglas. May I stay here today and help Mr. Oliver? We are both with Great Western and must stand together. Certainly, Toad, replied Douglas and puffed away. Soon Toad was explaining his plan. Goodness gracious, Toad. I don't think you should suggest a thing to Oliver. But Oliver interrupted.
No, Duck, Toad's right. It's really my fault. I must put this trouble right.
I mean no disrespect, understand?
Of course not, Toad. Anyway, Driver says the same, and he's arranged it with the station master.
Very well, Oliver, conceded Duck. But I must hurry. My passengers will be waiting. Good luck,
So long.
smiled Oliver bravely, but he felt like a tiny wuss inside. Oliver marshaled the worst cars 2 by 2, just like Noah's Ark. That's the way, Mr. Oliver, whispered Toad. I should have shouted that, but it's late, so. And if you leave that Scruffy till last, then you'll have him behind you. You can bump him then if he starts his fucking shit.
Dun, 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 dun. Hold back! Hold back!
Shouted
Okay,
Scruffy.
boy.
And pass the word to the others.
The silly trucks giggled, but Oliver knew what to do. There was plenty of cum on the rails, and his wheels hummed splendidly. He gave a great heave.
Oh,
Groaned Scruffy.
I don't like this.
Go on! Fuck. Go on! Yelled Duck. Well done, boy. Well done!
Oh,
Wailed Scruffy.
I'm gonna come.
And he did. Then there was trouble. Well, Oliver, so you don't know your own strength. Is that it?
No, sir.
No, sir, said Oliver nervously. Sir Topham had inspected the fucking piece of shit on the ground. As I thought, rotten wood, rusty frames. Maybe if we put you back together, you'll earn yourself a better name. Oh, wait, that can't be. Who's on your fucking side? I'm not paying money for you.
And he was turned into a
I
marketable
think my student loans on you.
Nowadays, Oliver only takes the trucks when the other engines were busy, but they're always quick to warn each other.
Take care with Mr. Oliver. If you play tricks on him, you'll never be the same truck again.
Dead mafia member has learned his lesson and says nothing at all.
I'll
God.
be champion. Just
I'll play Daisy.
Cool, you get to sound like a freaking slut.
Well, I already
Yeah, who's
do
gonna
on
be
a
the
daily
policeman?
basis. I've played women before.
Oh yeah, that's right. Do your Clarissa voice for Daisy.
Okay, I will. Who's playing Toby?
I am.
Oh,
wait, who's the
Toby's
policeman?
engine.
Anyone playing that yet?
The policeman? No, no one has.
I'll be
Because
the
I'm doing
pig.
the ball, doing champion.
I'll
Toby
be
the
Toby and the pig.
The pig. Oh, I get it. Haha. Toby the tram engine has cow catchers and side plates. They help to prevent animals from getting hurt if they should stray onto the line. Daisy thought Toby's fenders were silly. You're afraid of getting hurt yourself, she flounced.
I'm not.
Huffed Toby. Yes, you are. I don't have stupid looking shit, but I'm not frightened. I just take a dump and they all go away,
But they don't.
said Toby. They would with me. Animals always run if you take a shit and look them in the eye.
Even that one bull from Gordon and the Gremlin.
Even that one bull from Gordon and the Gremlin, said Daisy. Daisy had never met a bull, but she purred away quite unconcerned.
She's a
Took a
cat.
dump on a farm crossing, and the horse and cart halted while she went by. Oh, she said. It's easy. I just take a shit and they all stand the same. Poor little Toby. I'm sorry you're so frightened. At the next station, a pig was waiting.
There's a bull on the line.
He warned.
Please persuade it to return to its farmer.
Daisy was excited. No, she thought. I'll show Toby how to manage a bull from Gordon and the Gremlin. Champion isn't really a fierce bull, but this morning he was hard. He strayed from his field, crashed, did a Gordon let me rephrase it. Did a better view for Gordon through the fence and went by and took a fucking water slide down like a slope. And now he didn't know where he was. So he pulled out Google Maps. Suddenly he saw some grass.
Out for my breakfast.
He thought. Oh, tooted Daisy. Go on. Champion was too busy masturbating to take any notice. Oh, said Daisy again. Champion kept grazing. This is all wrong, said Daisy. How can I look him in the eye if he won't turn around? At last he did, said Champion. Oh, murmured Daisy. Why doesn't he run away?
Go on, Daisy.
Said her driver.
He's harmless.
Yes, said Daisy unhappily. You know he's harmless, and I know he's harmless, but does he know? Look at his harness. If I bump into him, he might hurt me. The farmer wouldn't like that. Champion sniffed at Daisy. Said Daisy, and that was that. Daisy did no more. Toby was bemused and amused to see her back in the station so soon.
Bulls always run if you toot and look them in the eye, eh, Daisy? Or were they looking at your daily dose of pinups of you wearing lingerie?
Daisy stayed silent.
Ah, well.
Toby.
We can live and learn. I better chase him away for you, I suppose, so you can simp for me later.
He clanked away to find Champion. Toby shot Champion and blew his guts all over him, but Champion took no notice. He's fucking dead and he doesn't realize it. Then Toby took a massive dump.
Time to
That
eat my
trick.
steak.
Thank you, Toby. Now I don't have to starve to death.
Toby took a dump even more. And now breakfast over, Champion trotted. Chundered. I read trotted. Trotted seems like the right word though. Champion jumped into the back of Toby's meat grinder and join the farmer. Wait, what? That's even more gruesome. Daisy was feeling exhausted. She was glad when her day's work was over. Some boys were on the platform.
Look, Daisy.
One teased.
I got some crack. It's called bullseyes. I like it. Don't you?
Oh, keep your ball sacks.
And Daisy scuttled to her shed. Thomas and the special weed.
Ooh, this one's fun.
Yeah, because there's plenty of rolls. I'm
Let's
doing
see.
Boko.
I guess I'll be Boko and
No, I'm playing Boko.
Frick. I guess I'll be Mr. Birmingham and Mr. Manchester.
Oh, you mean Bill and Ben?
Yes.
I
Okay,
I just love this episode.
Oh, and Toby. I forgot.
I'll
love
pick
being the
Topham,
Tober.
Boko, the Scottish twins, Duck, Percy, Gordon. No, I'm kidding. Thomas, Henry, Percy, Duck, the Scottish twins, Boko,
Okay.
Top Fat Hat.
That means that leaves Edward,
James.
Bill, Ben, Oliver, and that's it for me.
Okay, that leaves Gordon and Annie and Clarabelle and Mavis. But I don't even think
Where's
Mavis.
Connor?
Connor died.
I'm here.
Okay, Danny, you can
Okay,
play
then you
turn.
get. I guess you get James.
Daisy was dropped this episode. That's sad.
Actually, it's not because she.
Look down
Can
here.
I rate this
Oh,
one?
Sure, go right ahead if you want. I'm too tired. I'm kidding. Proceed. Mm.
Can I narrate this one?
what?
Go right ahead. Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I'll narrate. One evening, Thomas brought his last train to the junction. Percy was glad to see him.
Are you on your way to the big station, Thomas?
Yes, I am. Why?
Because I'm going there too.
Why should you? You don't have any purpose. Toby looked up at the sky.
No, I'm the narrator.
I'm sorry.
Toby looked at Daisy's OnlyFans. Where?
Not up there, down here.
How can something be up when it's down?
That sounds like a joke.
Thomas was too horny to explain.
One
Bust
evening,
my buffers. Look over
Thomas
there.
brought his last train to the junction. Percy was glad to see
Okay, let's see. Mavis, Boko, Bill,
Yes.
Ben, Donald, Oliver, Douglas, and the whole mafia paraded past.
Yes. Good evening, you three.
Whistled Donald.
Aren't we all a fine sight?
Very splendid indeed, admired Toby.
Sorry we can't stop. The fat hat wants us all together at the station. What is this about?
Asked Thomas. So Top Man has a plan, answered his driver.
He sounds
Come
bad.
on. Soon they followed the other entrance to the big station at the end of the line.
Shut the fuck up. I have an important letter to read from a little girl who's only 5 years old.
What? Thomas, all the engines. Please, can I come meet you? My friends say they would like to meet you too. You can come to my house for tea, but my mommy says there aren't any railway tracks to my house. Can you come to the station instead? Thank you very
You
much.
don't want to know.
It seems that I
Continue.
have a problem with girls and boys sending me letters asking for nudes. I mean that there are many girls and boys who would like to meet you. Therefore, we are going to have me put up for adoption. I mean, go to the big city far away.
Hooray! Hooray!
Shut the fuck up.
Whistled.
Shut the
Called to
fuck
Top
up.
Hat.
Other engines will be working here while you are away. So please show them what to do, or I'll
Ed-
fucking kill you.
As Annie and Clarabelle were going to the big city, Thomas and Oliver practiced with some other coaches. Thomas grew more and more horny, too horny for his own good.
I'm glad I'm a sexy engine.
He
You,
puffed.
Thomas,
The fat fuck thinks I'm really useful. I had a race with a fucking black red loaf of bread.
No, it's a shoe.
It's fine. It's a shoe-shaped loaf of bread.
Yes.
I whooshed through the tunnel and stopped an inch from the ground.
Then Thomas made his freaking mistake, like he already wasn't one.
Shut the fuck up.
He boasted.
Kaboom.
And Thomas almost.
Thomas dies.
No, Thomas was hurt, and his ass and his dick was badly bent.
Oh God, I felt that. Stop.
They telephoned the Fat Hat.
I send up the workmen.
He said.
But if they can't fix Thomas's junk in time, we'll have to have sex without him.
Poor Thomas. 8 o'clock the next morning, the engines waited at the junction. Toby and Percy were each on a truck, and Duck had pushed them behind Edward. Gordon, James, and Henry were waiting to lay it off. They whistled impatiently. She taught them how to look at his watch.
I'll wank one more time for Thomas, and then we have to come.
Oh, thank goodness.
Panted Thomas, holding his phone and a magazine.
He's holding his phone up to the sky to get bars so he knows where his location.
I hope I'm not late, as it's just after 8.
The guard blew his whistle and waved his flag. The engines cheered.
Look out, Mommy. Here
Here
we
we come!
And the cavalcade puffed away. Later, at the big city, the engines were all fucking messed up in no particular shape. The children were delighted to meet their so-called friends,
I'm glad that little girl sent nudes to us.
whispered Thomas to Percy.
Isn't it wonderful what horniness can
And
bring?
waved his flag.
Oh, I'm kidding.
All right.
Thomas meets the queen.
Thomas meets the queen.
It's Thomas meets the queer.
Wait,
Paint
Before
pots
we
and
go on, I
queen.
have a couple questions about this one we just did.
Why? Well, let's continue. Would Fat Hat spend the night?
Aren't they
with
going
William
instead of
Duffy?
going to the?
I have that question now.
I guess I'll be Zip
Well,
Painter,
besides that question,
Toby, and Edward.
Dylan, read
What?
the private chat.
All right. Let's see.
I'll be.
In this constant. Oh!
Yes, I did. I had a long...
Let's see. I'll be Zip Painter
I'll narrate because I
Edward.
want to narrate.
And Toby.
Thomas.
I'll take Thomas, Henhouse, Purse, Duck, and the giant boulder. I'm and the narrator. Gordon the fat fuck and Thomas the small dick puffed buffer to buffer back home. It had been a busy day. 3 years ago, Thomas had teased Gordon about the time that the big engine had. It's more than 3 years. We know it is. Three seasons ago, Thomas had teased Gordon about the time that the big engine had fell into a ditch. Then Thomas slid down a mine, and Gordon came to murder him.
Oh, frick. Eddie, you're Gordon.
Who's Gordon? I forgot.
I guess I'll be Gordon. Remember, Thomas.
Called Gordon gaily.
United we stand, divided we together we fall. You
Divided
help me, and I'll help you.
If anything, united we're fucked, replied Thomas. But I hope the fat hat forgives us soon. Suddenly they noticed something. As the two engines whistled in their sheds. In their sheds? You mean into the sheds? Whatever. Everywhere they looked, they saw paint pots and porn. Bust my balls, said Thomas. What's happening? Shut the fuck up, whispered Percy. So Topham Hatt's going to tell us now. Ladies and gentlemen and worthless pieces of crap. Oh wait, they're engines. Never mind. They're not diesels. I am honored to inform you that my dick is coming to visit. Now on with the preparations. The engine wondered who would... Oh, I kept reading it in Topham's place. The engines wondered who would pull the royal train.
I'm too old to pull trains.
Important ones.
I'm too old to pull important trains, especially ones with nudes.
Said Edward.
I'm in disgrace.
Said Gordon.
Hell shows me, of course.
Boasted James.
You?
Snorted Henry.
You can't climb hills, you useless piece of shit.
He'll ask me to pull the train, and I'll have my nipples tattooed. That's a weird way to say it, but whatever. Then his driver came, and covered him up with cum. A painter was on a lantern above the line. How are you standing on a lantern? That's my question.
Somebody just has 1 foot on the lantern.
He just jumps up to wipe the paint off. Henry's cum blew high into the air. The painter couldn't see. Both he and the paint pot fell all over Henry. Poor Henry,
Well, you're not a pretty picture.
sneered the racist French guy. The fat man. Oh, Sir Cotton Hat spoke next.
You look like you are very delicious looking, Henry. That'll do for the royal train. I must make more come.
Gordon and Thomas were waiting for him.
Please, sir.
Why not a charm, you useless pieces of shit?
Replied Sir Topham Hatt.
Yes, fat fuck.
Excuse, I'm Gordon. But anyways, may Thomas have his nudes back?
I think you're a boss, sorry, and deserve a treat. Edward will go in front to clear the line, and I'll send you news after this.
The gay day came. All the engines came hard, bringing people to the town. Thomas snorted out the coaches in the yard. Tweet, tweet. Edward steamed in.
Beep, beep. The queen is here.
Then Gordon whistled as he. Okay, it would have been more fun. Oh goddamn it! I needed to do a YTP of paint pots and queens, where instead
Gordon
Gordon
meets a
come-
horny princess.
no, where Gordon comes into the station, it's the scene from A Better View for Gordon. I need to do that. I'm doing that whenever I have time. Gordon was spotless, and his ass shone brightly. The fat boulder stood to attention.
Welcome, cunt.
The queen thanked him for a shitty ride and asked to see all the engines. Quack, quack,
Babe.
whistled the block of shit in a green caterpillar. Shut the fuck up, hissed Henry and James, but Toby and Percy didn't give a shit.
Fuck you. 3 cheers for the horny princess. Babe, babe.
Whistled the engines. When it was time to leave, the queen spoke specially to Thomas, who snorted Crackofer, then to Edward, and finally to the big blue engine, who tried to murder her in her sleep.
Shut the fuck up.
No engine ever felt harder than those on Fat Hat's railway.
Oh, great. The weakest episode in season 4, in my opinion.
Is it because I'm playing all the characters?
Let's go to a special attraction.
Is it because I'm playing all the characters in this one?
There are two. You've been talking to yourself the whole time for 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey,
Not
you're
even
being
that.
funny. Hey, here. Do you want to play Thomas?
I guess so.
Oh, you can narrate too if you want.
On starry nights when the moon is full and the air is still, you can hear the sounds of faraway ships and distant laughter. They echo through- wait. No. On starry nights when the sun is full and the air is still, you can hear the sounds of faraway ships and distant moaning. They echo through the hills and through the over the hills and through the valleys, down calm canals and sleepy inlets. Every engine knows that these are the sounds that say the harbor is hard at the big station by the sea.
Men.
One night, a special load of hentai was ordered. The KFC man decided that extra trucks must be added to the train. The man
Bet.
called the Kinky
The kinky,
the Kinky Kipper.
the
The
kinky.
only vans that the only trucks available were horny ones. They had not been used for a long time. Henry waited impatiently by the quayside as Lord Montague shunted them into position. Thomas puffed by with the post train.
Hello, Duck. Going fishing? I'd take care if I were you.
Why?
Puffed Duck.
Well, for one thing,
Puffed Thomas, remembering his own experience with hentai.
if hentai gets into an engine's boiler, that always causes trouble. And for another thing, hentai can have awful kinks. And I know what I'm talking about. Good fucking night.
Henry moaned dreadfully,
You'll just have to put it on, Henry.
said his driver.
At least this extra cum will mean you can have another engine. I said, oh wait, yeah, I read that right. At least the extra hentai will mean you can come a lot more up on Gordon's Hill.
Meanwhile, Duck was waiting at Edward Station so they could help the heavy train by pushing from behind. Henry made good progress. When they reached Edward Station, his driver stopped the train beyond the platform. Then Henry gave a special signal to burn all the Volleyball stuff. I think you know where I'm going with this.
Sadly, yes. Henry whipped out his dick. I need to come, please. Pete Pipe.
Replied Duck.
I'll make it long.
Duck buffered gently up to Henry's train. He was not coupled on. Henry would then be able to run on without stopping when they reached the top of the hill.
Ready to fuck?
Whistled Duck, and off they soon went. Soon they reached Gordon's Hill.
Come hard. Come hard.
Puffed Henry.
We're coming on each other. We're coming on each other.
Replied Duck. Henry's dick was harder than he realized. Duck felt the weight of Henry slacking. Then Duck noticed something else.
There's no vagina on this woman.
He puffed. He whistled, but there was no reply. Meanwhile, Henry noticed something too.
My dick is getting shorter.
He thought to himself.
My boner is decreasing in size.
Then there was trouble. No one was hurt, but a strong smell of hentai hung in the air.
Would make more sense if it was cum.
Yeah. Next day, workmen found some garbage kink hentai at the bottom of the hill. Clearly not Volleyball if you get what I mean.
Ugh.
Henry
spoke kindly.
The KFC guy spoke kindly to Lord Montague's enemy.
Oh wait, that's Basher.
The accident wasn't your fault. Wish you checked that the hentai's vagina was fixed on properly. We'll soon have you in working order again.
Thank you, sir.
Said Duck sadly.
Thomas told me to be careful about hentai. They got my dick very hard, didn't they?
I didn't want fish. I didn't want Thomas Meets the Queen. I wanted special attraction.
Whoopsies, my bad. I'm playing Bulstrode because when
I
have
guess
enough-
I'll be Toby and the trucks.
Okay. You want me to narrate?
I guess I'll be. I guess so. I'll be Toby's driver as well.
Okay. Toby the tram engine was very excited. He was wearing a brand new ball that shone like gold. He was off to the seaside. His driver was explaining everything as they puffed along the line.
There's a seaside village near here, and every year they have a big parade with a special attraction for all the visitors. This year, Toby, you're the special attraction. Thank you, sir.
That's not in there for some reason.
Said Toby. But what does a special attraction do?
Asked Toby.
Oh, just smiles and blows whistles at everyone.
replied his driver.
We're almost there. Listen, you can hear some anime girls.
Soon they reached the porn shop by the village, but instead of a big welcome, there was just one man. Oh God, that's even weirder. He whispered to Toby's driver, and and his dick went limp.
Well, if that doesn't take the biscuit.
Said Toby's driver.
They've run out of room in the parade and don't need a special attraction after all. You've been, I'm sorry, but you've been replaced with an anime girl waifu pillow. We've got to go home, Toby. I'm sorry, old boy. So am I.
Cried Toby like a little pussy. Percy was shunting in the yard. He didn't expect to see Toby. What are you doing back so soon?
I was replaced by anime.
Sounds kinky. Before
It's
Toby
not.
Before Percy could reply, the fat hat arrived.
Leave these trucks, please, Percy. There's an emergency at the harbor.
Come on, Percy.
Said his driver.
This'll be trouble with Bulstrode.
Who the fuck's Bulstrode? Wondered Percy. He was still surprised about Toby, and now he had two puzzles to sort out. His driver explained.
Bulstrode is a disagreeable barge. He never stops complaining about pedophilia and how it quote unquote rules.
So Bulstrode is a pedo follower. His driver was right about Bulstrode. Today the barge was more bad tempered than ever. Come on. Why aren't you trucks where you should be?
There's no engine, and we can only go where we're put.
Shouted the truck.
Get the fuck off Twitter. We ain't leaving.
When Percy arrived, Bulstrode was being a whiny cunt, and the trucks were crosser still.
Our ratios off of Bulstrode. Please put us in a siding so that we can load him up and be rid of him.
But the trucks were being careless. As Percy was lining them up to be shot. They burst through some buffers.
Help! Help!
They wailed, but it was too late. Cried Bulstrode. I'm sinking!
Sibs, you're right.
Giggled the trucks.
You are always making fake opinions on fictional characters, quote unquote, liking maps.
It took a very long time to clean up the mess. Percy watched as the fat fuck was towed to the beach. There you are, said the workman. Now you just stay here. Children can play with you all day. Children can play with you all. How perfect, children. How fucking... Did you plan this out?
No.
Oh, okay. Children can play with you all day, and at long last, you'll be hard. When Percy got home, he and Toby exchanged all their news. All their nudes.
Well, we both had seaside surprises today.
Laughed Toby.
But driver says that I'm a special attraction anyway, and so are you.
Every time we go on our line.
What do you mean?
Asked Percy.
All we have to do is smile and blow whistles at everyone. And guess what? You know that anime chick that replaced me? She gave me her autograph.
Sounds like a cunt.
She's not.
Eddie is playing Tom Tom Purse.
I'll be Tom Tipper.
Okay, I'm going to narrate because I need some way to lose my voice for tomorrow. I'm kidding. If one morning you were to ride in Bertie's ball sack, you would ride down the winding country road with him, crossing over stone-walled bridges and traveling past Thomas's strip club. Then you would hear Bertie's friendly greeting as he sees one of his friends pass.
Beep, beep.
His name is Sam. His name is Fireman Sam. Every day, Sam travels cheerfully around the island of Sutter. He stops at stations, burning them down and shooting up Thomas and Percy. Then he delivers the dead corpses far and wide. What a great person. The engines know that anywhere the rails won't reach, Fireman Sam will burn the bodies, come rain or shine. He's always ready to take a massive dump. Thank you, Sam, whispered Percy. Yes, indeed, agreed Thomas. You're a really useful massacre,
Ah,
replied Sam.
but what would I be without me fire truck? You make a grand pair.
That's the wrong type of pear. It's an I, not an R. One day, Sam wasn't at the platform. A fireman they didn't know took a dump on the platform and disappeared. What happened to Sam? Wondered Percy.
And an old man.
His molester fan, said the driver.
So,
I said the
no wonder why the new postman looks cross. Trying to carry mailbags on a bicycle would make anyone miserable.
That sounds really gay. Next morning, the engines were glad to see Sam back again, but he looked very hard.
The postmaster has decided my van's too expensive to run. The rounds take longer on my bike. I'm sorry, I can't stop to help you.
Oh, I wish I could cheer Fireman Sam up. I said Fireman Sands.
Move time, make way for Fireman Sam, cause he's not gonna save the day.
I love that though. Fireman Sands. Sighed Percy the gay engine. He was just worried about how this might be done when his thoughts were rudely interrupted. A man was shouting at Fireman Sam.
You've gotta come back to Sir Tom Hatt's office. He needs you to sign some important papers right away. And maybe he'll give you some hentai.
They're divorce papers.
They're divorce papers.
Oh dear.
Replied Fireman Sam. Can I at least
This
jerk
is-
off? I've waited all day.
This is going to make me later still.
He sounds like Peter Sam. He was in a hurry and being careless. He did make sure to bring his lube though. He propped his fire truck against Percy's mail van and rushed away. Stop! Cried Percy, but Sands was out of sight. There was worse to come. Percy's driver hadn't seen the fire truck and he started away. Oh no! Cried Percy like a little cunt. Now there'll be trouble. Fuck you, narrator. Fuck you too. And there was. Percy's driver quickly stopped the train. Everyone came running to the scene. Fireman Sam's corpse was in pieces. I'm sorry, Mr. Sam, apologized Percy.
Never mind, Percy.
Said the fireman.
It wasn't your fault, but I will get legs to get the ball bags delivered. Whatever will happen next?
Fireman Sam soon found out. Next day he was waiting very sexily for Percy. Shitted Percy. Is that a smart new molester van I see?
It is indeed. The accident did me a good turn. My chief decided a new fire truck should do the job much better than another bike worth the expense. Now I can always be on time again, delivering the porn.
So I did help,
Beamed Percy.
but by accident, if you might say. Wink, wink.
Percy's gay. Ooh, Cranky Bugs. I call dibs on Cranky.
I guess it'll be Gordon.
Hey Connor, you want to play James?
Yeah.
Okay. I can narrate. Thomas and Percy enjoy working at the docks. They like the sea air and the sound of the balls. But one day, the friends were feeling hot and hard. A crane was causing trouble. His name was Wanky, and this was his first day at the porn shoot.
No, his name was Spanky.
His name was Spanky. His name was Spanky, and this was his first day at the dock. You useless will bugs, he called from above. If you put these trucks on your inside lines, then I wouldn't have so far to travel. Rubbish, said Thomas. No fucking child has ever complained before. Well, I'm complaining now. And Spanky banged his balls on the quayside.
And,
Sounds
and
pretty-
ruining my freaking desk.
Did he? Wait, what do you mean?
Because earlier, he remember whenever oh, never mind. It was only Jonah was here for that.
Oh, what?
But he, those freaking balls that you can bounce on. Well, he
Yeah.
threw one on my, it freaking destroying my whole setup, knocking down my pencil box, and freaking making my my laptop close on impact.
Flows?
Close, as in it's shut.
Sound like you said it flows on impact.
It flows on impact.
Wait, so whose line is it?
Narrator.
Mine. I still gotta finish it. And Spanky banged his balls on the keys on Dylan's desk. Later, the two engines met Gordum and James and told them about Spanky.
Spanky's a retard. Yeah.
He needs a lot of attention.
Hang on. Look, he needs a lot of attention. Not like me.
Said Gordon, even though he's a fucking liar.
You just see the situation from Mikey's point of view.
Said James.
He's smoking high up in the air, coping with wind, rain, and a weed sun. Then he looks down and sees you two little engines begging for weed. No wonder he calls you bugs.
When Spanky heard that the big engines agreed with him, he grew annoyinger still. Come on, push those trucks closer to me. But Percy was too fucking pissed off to concentrate and pushed the trucks too far.
Percy is me. Just shits himself. Not
Poor
Percy,
Percy.
Spanky.
Ew, gross. Then Spanky played a trick on Thomas. Push your fucking cars onto the outside line. It's easier for me to load up. So Thomas did, but Spanky lifted the loads besides the freight cars.
Wait, that's happened to me before. Oh, not like that, but you get the point.
Where Spanky throws something at you and it's next to you and not up into you.
Sorta.
Throws a rock at you, doesn't hit you.
Ha! You missed, bitch.
Comes back like a fucking boomerang and hits him. You must have known my dick can't reach you there, complained Wanky. This mixed up caused horniness and cum everywhere.
No,
The fat boulder was success.
no.
Shamash and Percy, this new child has an important job to do. I've heard that you've not been helping him today, even though he's a fucking dumbass. Go to your sheds and consider how you improve his sexual well-being tomorrow. Now Thomas and Percy were happy. That evening, a big storm raged across the island. Spanky and the engines were trapped at the dock. We're sure to be safe in the shed, said Duck. But he was wrong. The engines had no idea they were about to be put in great danger by a fucking virus. It was out of control and fucking up their computer. Kaboom.
Please leave us in here.
Called the engines from inside the shed.
I'm trying to sleep.
Called Spanky.
No. He's just like,
Called Spanky. When the storm was over, the fat boulder rolled over to the scene of the destruction. Thomas and Percy will help you. He called it Spanky. And then you can help the engines. Fuck yeah, said Spanky. And tell them I was sorry I was rude to them. So it was you, murmured the fat man.
Spoken
Not
on
all
weed.
those engines in apology. Thomas and Percy soon came to the rescue, and it wasn't too long before Spanky was in the sea, drowning.
yes.
At last, all the engines were free.
Oh, thank you.
Said Gordon.
What would have we? What I've done? What would I have done without you two?
You wouldn't have had a stroke.
Well, I had to be rescued before. Well, we had to rescue from Spanky before we could help you. But I never thought it would be by a couple of tank engines. Percy was about to say retards, but he quickly corrected himself. Tank engines, that's what I meant to say. Thank you, Thomas. I'll never be rude again. However, you're in my way, so move the fuck out. Fuck you, said Thomas. He's back to being a cunt.
Just pushes him off the thing, off the tracks.
Hitting into the water. Thomas, stop! I can't swim! But it was too late. Spanky and Percy floated to the bottom of the ocean and died. But ever since that stormy night, they never can call Thomas a retard or a dumbass because he knows they might be chucked in the water once again.
I think
All right,
that's the
Percy.
final one for tonight.
All right, Percy. Have you learned your lesson about not calling me a retard?
Not
Yeah.
yet, Thomas. Let's go back to taking a swim. What did you say? I'm sorry, Connor. Go ahead.
I'm gonna end the stream here.
Okay.
Thank
Alright.
you all for joining, and I will talk to you guys. I guess sometime next week.
Yeah. Tune in next time where we do Horde Lori.
For the lorry.
Horrid bitches.
All
Not
right.
even
I'll-
Horde Lori. It's just
It's just
Okay.
itchy bully. Yes.
horrid Masons.
All right. Okay.